welcome back. It is week number 4 with Crocheting with Miss Madison. So, last week I taught us how to make our first chains. Second week I taught us how to make our slip knot. In the first week I was just introducing the basics of crocheting and what you need to crochet with. And this week, I'll be teaching us how to count our chains and how to make our chains tighter. So, like usual, before we can even start to count the chains or make the chains tighter, we have to make a slip knot. So, let's make our slip knot so we can start to chain. Like a breast cancer sign. Pull the string, and bam, there you go. Put the needle and adjust it. Okay. Once we get to this part, we're going to start to chain. I will first teach you guys how to count your chains, and then I will go through over again and tell you how to make your chains tighter if they're really loose. So, you're going to hold the yarn with our left hand, just like this, or however way you want to hold it. Doesn't matter, whatever makes you comfortable. And we're going to start to chain. So, when counting our chains, each loop is 1. So, each time you see like a braid, it's going to be 1. So, we have to our left, through. To our left, through. To our left, through. Left, through, left, through, left, through, left, through. I'm going to do a couple more, and then I will teach you how to count your chains. Let's do 2 more. 1 and 2. Okay. We have a long chain. Okay. So, when counting our chains, what we're going to do is you're going to look at the chain, and we're going to have it holding the chain to us where it looks like a braid. So, you can tell on this side, it does not look like a braid at all. It just looks like a bunch of string, just a bunch of string. So we're going to have to flip it to where it starts to look like a braid. So when counting our chains, whenever you see a hole like a braid, that is considered 1. So for this one, I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I have 20 on this one. Now, you may get confused because you think you see 2 holes. Really, what you're going to do is you're only going to count the one hole where it looks like a kind of like an S, you know. You don't want to count both the holes because then you're going to have 40 and you're going to only have 20. So, you're going to count the hole on the right, and that's going to be the hole that you always go into. So, that is how you count your chains. Now, when making your chains tighter, we're going to go back to the beginning. By making your chains tighter, all you have to do is same thing, same technique. To your left and through. To your left and through. I'm going to show you guys what tight means in a second. This one's a really short one. So when I said making your chain tighter, as you can see, there's not a lot of holes in this one. Well, there's still holes, but you just can't see them visibly. So this side I'm showing you, you can't see the braid. But on this side, you see the braid kind of. So when making your chains tighter, all you're going to do is pull the string, the yarn that is connected to the ball harder. The harder you pull the string, the tighter the stitch will be. Just think, the harder the string, the tighter the stitch. The looser the string, the looser the stitch. So making your stitch tight, just pull it tight. But for the sake of us, we're going to have loose stitches. So I don't want you to worry about making any type of tight stitch right now, because we're just working with loose stitch right now. So today you guys learned how to count stitches and how to make your stitch tighter or looser. Don't forget to write down the terms you learned, because we will be using those soon. And I will see you guys all next week with another great episode of Crocheting with Miss Madison. Have a wonderful day, guys.